I do not
So
think this is a SS.
I
It's
think
like
you're
a
right.
Cruise.
It's a
It's a
Chevy
Cruise.
Cruze. I thought it
Yeah.
was a Chevy. I'm such an idiot, bro. Oh my god.
Nah.
Hey guys, I'm Josh Brown.
And I'm Jordan Stevens.
And you're watching the Cars and Health Bars podcast. Let's get right into the episode. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to Cars and Health Bars. Today is March 6, 2026. I want to give a big shout out to our sponsors, Chemical Guys Steel Series, Blackout Coffee, Badass Extension Cords, and Speedway Motors for sponsoring this episode of the podcast. We have too much going on to come up with a random fact of the week, so you're going to have to wait until next week because today's episode is the Bowling Green Cars and Coffee bracket. That's right, the first of the year blowout show. Unfortunately, could not make it. There's just too much going on, and Camaro being down, and I heard there was a lot of people going to be there, and the event changed. There was just so much batting against it. So I was like, you know what? Big shout out to Logan DeFevers. She's the HR manager overall, shop manager. She is like the head honcho over there at Soki.
She's relations.
Yeah, she is relations, so she's the head honcho over there. But yeah, big shout out to Logan DeFevers for getting these great photos for us today, because today's episode would not be possible if it wasn't for her pictures, because none of you other people that follow the Snapchat is willing to give me some pictures. Like, come on, brothers. Like, I left that snap up for forever, and Logan's like, I got you. So big shout out to her. So yeah, man, what do you think about this turnout? It was like 1,000+ cars there, apparently.
I know. I didn't go, but kind of wish I did a little bit because it was a really good turnout.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Some kind of stuff we don't see a lot too.
That's what I heard. It was a good mixed bag of nuts of cars. You know, it wasn't just all domestic or all like bone stock nice cars. It was a lot of modded cars, as you'll see inside this bracket.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of when they first did it at the museum, man. You know, the first of the year there, it had some really good turnouts. I don't know if y'all remember our bracket. Like, I remember there's that Whipple Durango, or not Durango.
Mm-hmm. It was a Durango, I'm pretty sure.
Was it the SRT?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, it was a Trackhawk.
Oh, it was a Trackhawk. Yeah. It was like Nardo Gray.
Yeah, there's all kinds of cool stuff at that event. I'm like, that's what we need every time. You know, that's the turnout we want.
Now that place that they had it at, I guess, is going to be the new spot, but I just worry that lot's kind of small, and they're wanting to do it twice a month. I'm like, oh, people are going to I feel like people might get burned out on that, man. You might see a taper down a little bit. But who knows, though? I wasn't really expecting. Like I said last week, I was either expecting a huge turnout or a very small turnout, and it was definitely that huge turnout. It would have been really good if it was a drag strip. There would have been plenty of room for everybody, but it seems like they fit most of the cars there. I didn't hear about very many people getting upset about it being too full.
Yeah, kind of run back on the 2 times a month. You know, I think a cool idea would be have one start or end of the month. It doesn't matter when. One in the morning and then one in the afternoon. You know, when you're getting off work, maybe a swing by or something. You know,
for sure. And before we get too deep into the to the bracket here, I do want to shout out. We were on Gavin Squid Kid's podcast, Squid Kid Chronicles. So big shout out to Gavin for having us on. If you haven't check out that episode, especially if you like the Distractable podcast, Markiplier, Bob, all those, because we did it kind of that style. It was actually a lot of fun.
That was really fun.
And also, I teased it in our last episode, but you see, I've got the studio on reveal now. We of course revealed it in Gavin's episode, but yeah, here it is. You know, if you like it, let me know. If you like the AI background better, let me know. I'm curious, because I obviously put a lot of work into this, but it wasn't mostly just for the aesthetics. It was also due to sound. You know, it sounded all crispy, voice not bouncing off walls, all that good stuff. But it was kind of a double positive for that. But with all that out of the way, I'm going to start sharing my screen, and we're going to get into this bracket that we have here. Again, big shout out to Logan getting this all set up for us. So, round one here, we've got a fully loaded situation here, brothers. So, with that being said, let's just go ahead and jump into this LS swapped. Oh, this is the number 2. My bad. This is the LS Swap Colorado here. A little bit of a low call. Oh, there it is. It did better. Looks like I was thinking just regular LS swap, but no, I mean this thing's got a what's that? The G Force or Max Force intake manifold.
Is that? I can't really tell unless you zoom in a little more, possibly.
I'm as far as I can go, Haas.
I almost thought that looked like a
Atomic. That's what I'm
LT2.
trying to think of it. Oh, or an LT2. That could be. I was thinking an atomic intake.
Yeah, it could be a Gen 5 swap. That would be really cool.
Ooh, it could be. And
But
like
either way, I mean, that thing's
the
got enough
wide,
power that hooking is the problem, probably.
100%. Yeah, I love the bronze wheels, the wide tires. Like I love
I
it,
do.
dude.
That's a good look.
That is a really good look. On the other end of the spectrum here, we've got a RCSB Silverado here, and I noticed that immediately. Had I not gone Torque Storm, I wouldn't have noticed, but that is a Torque Storm.
Yeah, I've seen this truck a couple times at some local events.
Rocking the Holly
I know the
High
shop.
Ram.
Yeah, I know the shop that built it, and from what I hear, it's a pretty quick truck. And he does
dude,
drive it a lot. It drives good.
I wonder if it's the 84 millimeter or the 72 or 73. It's
I
it's
can
picking
tell you
up pretty
that.
high. Yeah, I mean,
And look
it's
at look at all the parking in the grass there. I mean, that was just a
oh, dude,
turnout,
it's
wasn't it?
insane. Yeah, it was insane, man. 1,000 cars. But yeah, from what it looks like, definitely running the intercooler setup, and it's headed down south to come back around to the intake there. Holly High Ram, I wish. Oh, looks like meth tank question mark probably.
That's probably degas. That's where the degas would be.
Ah,
So coolant reservoir probably. Get rid of that ugly, faded, plastic looking tank for a nice aluminum stainless one, whatever it is.
uh-huh. This is a tough one because I a lot of you guys do or don't know. My first truck was a white Colorado single cab. I mean, I've got quite the attachment to these kinds of trucks, but obviously, I rock Torque Storm, and these are very similar trucks in build. As far not like power build, but like they're both regular cab, short bed. Both
Yeah.
I'm sure
Kind
annihilate
of got the
tires,
mini
no
versus the
problem.
full size.
Pretty much, yeah. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
I know what I'm picking. I'm pretty partial due to my last job at the tuning shop and being around someone with a Colorado. It's just I like them.
Yeah, I
I'm a
think
big
I'm gonna have
fan.
the Colorado too, man. Because like this truck, I'm sure this truck is super quick. But man, this truck, I
Absolutely.
don't know, man. I
It's
just
just
feel
got the
like you have.
personality. It just suits me.
Yeah, I feel like this truck's definitely sleeper for sure. I mean, it's got probably, from what it tells, the welds maybe on it. And that'd be
Yeah, I
the
think
only
it's got a
thing
pretty
kinda-
good tire on the rear.
Yeah, and I mean, this is just like this is a vibe.
Yeah, lowered, Colorado. I just like the mini trucks, dude. I don't know what it is.
I do too,
S10s,
man.
Colorados. I've
Yeah.
always been a fan.
I wish the Colorados would become more like the S10 is in the drag scene.
Yeah, you just don't see the platform a lot. I don't know why that is. I mean, there are a couple out there, but I see so many more S10s. Man,
Brother. You want to talk about dream car? I mean, this is my dream car. Like,
yeah. Dry sump,
Z28,
LS7,
7-liter. Oh, 7-liter, bro.
TR6060.
That's my favorite color too. Jet black. Oh my god. Ceramic brakes. What's not to
Yeah,
love about
carbon
a
ceramics.
Z28? Like, dude. Oh my god. That's like the guy she tells you not to worry about. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
against my other extreme car, an R35 GTR.
That one
I've
looks
seen this
really
car around,
stock,
too.
surprisingly. Both of them
I'm
are
pretty
stock, so we got a stock on stock.
Yeah. I definitely see this car in Glasgow a lot. I think he either owns
Do
or
you?
works. Yeah. I see him around that south part, like near, used to be, what am I trying to think of? That barbecue place going out towards my house. But yeah.
Okay.
GTR on Z28. I mean, I've got the Z28 all day. It's not even hard for me. Like I used to love the R35.
It's not for me either. I was kind of thinking about this on the way home. Actually, is like kind of got this debate with this one is the automatic versus manual too.
Yeah.
I love automatics. Like, don't get me wrong, a good 10-speed, 6-speed, 4-speed, 3-speed, I like it.
Yeah.
But there's just something to me about having some gears to crunch, and I don't know what it is. It's a vibe. So
It is.
and not only that, I
absolutely.
mean, in real life, if you were to offer me either of these cars, I'm picking the Z28. It's the platform I'm familiar with and that I want to
Yeah.
build off of.
100%. And you already have so much raw power there. You got to think the power from the R34 or R35 is already with twin supercharger or twin turbos attached to it. You got a 7-liter putting out that much torque and horsepower raw. Like, you imagine
505 horsepower.
Putting a blower on something that's already making 500 horsepower.
I don't know what the R35 is rated at. I do know they respond really well to mods, but it's just not the platform for me, man. I can't afford that, let alone I can afford a fifth gen.
Right. All right. We got the old school AMC.
I love the
Gremlin.
paint.
I do too, dude. The green with them like retro stripes.
Yeah, the retro 80s look.
If you've watched the podcast before, you know me and Jordan are big AMC fans. Think it's like it's one of my favorite, at least, old like classic muscle car. I think it's very forgotten.
Yeah, I like that they use parts from every manufacturer too. They're not just
100%.
Only Chevy or only Dodge or Ford. It's a little bit all.
Yeah, we got the AMC against the T-Bird, the WS6.
Ooh, WS6, man, that is clean. Look at the interior too. Holy crap!
The Firebird and the dude. I've never seen that before. The stripes of the Firebirds at the end. I've never seen that before. I'm not big on chrome. That is tasteful. I don't like the chrome.
Yeah. Well, it's blue. It's not chrome, is it?
Oh yeah. Well, I guess it's kind of like chrome blue, maybe to match the stripes.
Maybe, yeah. It's hard to tell. I don't know. I like it. It's a stock one though, for sure.
This is definitely your game here. I mean, you love the T-Birds. The WS6 was like a really big car for you growing up.
Yeah, no, that's a dream car for me. I gotta pick it. I really like the AMCs though. I like the classics a lot, but
yeah,
when it comes down to it, I want to take the T-tops off, and it's a WS6. It's got the bells and whistles I like. It's got the big nostril hood and nicer wing. It's just got all the little things that I like.
I don't have any problem with that. WS6 is definitely a
iconic
car. All right, we got a C3 Stingray.
Late model convertible.
Late model convertible. I feel like I throw a lot of shade at convertible cars, but I feel like these cars kind of just they feel more like a roadster, like a what do you call the Shelby Cobra, like the OG Shelby Cobras. I
for
feel
sure.
Like that's GM's answer.
They just do good convertible.
Yeah. Up against another old school and old school, we got the Ford Roadster.
Ford Coupe. I don't know what year this is. It's the 30s, most likely.
Yeah, late 30s.
Brother, I'll tell you what, if that coupe didn't have fenders on it, I'd be a lot more inclined to pick it.
Yeah, more like a rat rod.
Yeah, I really like them without the fenders and kind of. I like them slicked up too. It don't gotta be a rat rod, just slicked up. Like
this guy's keeping it classic.
Yeah, I like it though. I mean, it's still absolutely a nice example of what that should look like.
Yeah, I'm glad we still see these coming out to like basic events like a Cars and Coffee, not even like a car show. It's pretty cool to see this come out.
Yeah, I really like that chassis. I don't know what it is. Like, you get those and you take the hood off and the fender off, but you still keep that front grille, that big open grille. I just really love that look.
For sure. Yeah, man, this is old school and old school. What are you thinking?
Yeah, both are probably both are probably 350 powered if I had to guess.
Yeah.
It could be a flathead or something in that
It
coupe.
could be a flat six, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a flathead V8. That's what I'm thinking. Like a Ford flathead.
Yeah,
those are pretty popular in them. It's hard to say though. I
thought
the
all
C3
the
is
C2s had the leg, C3. I thought all the C3s had the leg burners, or is that just certain packages?
No, side pipes. Not most of them didn't.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of something different.
Yeah, most of them you see don't have that. It's usually aftermarket. But if we're going off what to pick here, I'm partial to the coupe.
Are you?
Well, they're both coupes, but yeah, the Ford coupe, yeah. I'm real partial to it.
I thought the Corvette would carry you the way there.
Nah, I almost would always pick a good Ford coupe.
Yeah,
that's one of the first.
Than that.
I mean, if you look behind me on the wall, there's one right there.
Yep.
I mean, they're just something about them I've always liked.
100%. Yeah, I can't deny that. Old school. I done jacked this up. Old school is definitely in. All right, next up Where are we at? Here we are. Just
Yes,
good old,
sir.
good old plain Jane RCSB OBS. Not got the hood pop. Got a nice cow
Lowered.
hood. Lowered. Looks. I love the wheels, dude. I'm not big on smoked
Yeah,
wheels.
big
But
lip.
that looks good. Oh yeah, dude. It's just this thing is clean. Like clean. Like look at that shine. No
Yeah, I like dished
imperfections.
wheels like that, man. That is on a lower truck, man.
If this thing just
Paint
had
match
a
bumper
350,
too.
yeah, dude. If this thing just had a 350 with a nasty cam in it, this would be like, ooh, so tasteful.
Dude, I can drive that thing with a stock 350 and love it.
Fair. Against a GTO, don't know
G8.
G8. My bad. I'm not.
Same,
Pontiacs.
you know,
It's-
Pontiac.
Same difference. It's a 4-door. It's a 4-door GTO. All right. So probably rocking a 6.0, chrome wheels. I mean, it's just run of the mill G8.
Yeah, got a strut tire brace. Got a little reservoir there too. I don't know if that's a catch can or a reservoir.
Yeah.
I can't really tell. Something sticking up.
Probably got cold air intake box. Pretty run of the mill G8. You know. I don't know. I mean, I've gone on record to not like very many G8s. That's just how I am. I got the OBS all day long.
I do too. If y'all know me, you know I like my cars, but I'm a big truck guy too. It ain't easy to pick none of these.
No, absolutely not. All right, where are we? The OBS goes up. All right, what do we have next? Oh, buddy. Does it get any more tuner scene than a Mark IV Supra, bro? Oh my god. Whenever I seen this was there, I'm like, dang, dude. I love a Mark IV Supra.
It's clean too.
It is clean, man. Like, oh my god. This car is so cool. It looks so well maintained. I mean, these cars, it's you don't see very many. I mean, if I had went, this probably been the first one I've ever seen in person. They're such cool cars, man. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one in person. I love a Mark IV Supra. Like anybody that's an import boy, you already know. Going up against the AMC
DeLorean?
Javelin, pretty sure.
That ain't a DeLorean. Never mind, I'm tripping.
No, it's a Javelin. It got that push bumper that like the.
For a second, I saw the gold wing doors. I thought DeLorean, but it ain't stainless steel. What am I thinking?
Yeah, no. Arguably, I'll even as an AMC fanboy, this is my least favorite one. I just hate that dang like push bumper, dude. I hate it. It's so ugly.
Yeah, they're not the most appealing looking. They don't look bad, but
they don't look bad for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think we know what we got for this.
Yeah,
I don't even think much needs to be said.
I don't think anybody would argue with that. All right, so next round, only going to get harder. A Chevy SS with a carbon hood.
Is it carbon?
Cool. I mean, I would imagine. It definitely looks carbon. We're going to say it is. Dang, does he have a carbon bumper too?
No, I was wondering if he like blacked out the front. Looking at that.
He might have. Still looks clean against a GT350. Yep. Jordan has gone on record to throw shade at GT350s, so I'm not expecting this to go very well. But
yeah, this ain't an R either, so like I'm not really too partial to it. If it was an R, I'd be a little less like hating. I don't even hate it.
I'm not big on 4-door. Like that's the whole reason I have beef with the G8s is just because I don't like 4-door sports cars, man.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this SS. If I'm being honest, is this SS?
Either. Yeah, it's a Chevy SS. Surely, right?
Are we sure? That bumper don't look SS to me. It looks like a Malibu.
Do we need to check?
Yeah, we do. I'm not sure this is a SS. I might be mistaken.
Oh my God.
Hold on, we need to check this. We need a fact check. Nah, we ain't got to cut. We just. Well, I already know what I'm picking.
Like an idiot, bro.
I'm picking the 350, dog. It's more my style.
I don't want to pick. I don't want to look like an idiot.
The headlights and the grill aren't matching up for me. I do not think this is a SS. It's like a Cruise.
It's a Chevy Cruise. I thought it was a Chevy. I'm such an idiot, bro. Oh my God.
Nah, dog. Look, the SS, it's hard to tell sometimes. Like, you know, you don't see them a lot. It's hard to tell from a Cruise or something.
Oh, bro, we're such idiots. We're going to get flamed for this. I already know.
Nah, dog. We're human.
Oh, my
Either
God.
way, I think even if it was a SS with just the way that, if it looked similar to that, I'd probably be picking that 350.
I don't know, bro. I love a 6.2, man. Like,
I like a 5 liter, well, 5.2 flat plane with a stick,
I'll admit, the
because that one gets the
5350.
Tremec.
Let's say this is a Chevy SS. I definitely going to pick the Shelby because it just
Yeah.
looks more mean. Like it just
But
looks more like a sports car to
If you
me.
get a manual and a Chevy, it's automatically better than the Mustang. Sorry.
True. Okay.
The
Yeah.
3160, the Tremec 3160. If you don't know, the first number in the series of the four numbers after TR, the first two are the torque rating. So 3160 is weaker than a 6060, which GM uses.
I did not know that. Comment if
Yeah.
you didn't know that, bro.
Yeah, maybe that's our random fact for the show.
All right. Well, guys, with that being said, we're going to throw it to an ad break and we're going to reshuffle for our next round. I want to thank Blackout Coffee for sponsoring this episode of the Cars and Health Bars podcast. As you know, I work a blue collar job just like most of you all do, and I need me a cup of Joe to get me started first thing in the morning. I always like to hit some of this dark roast, brother. It puts hair on your chest, gets you good and woke up. And hey, if you got a wife like mine that loves some coffee, they've also got flavored coffee options such as jelly donut, salted mocha, cinnamon French toast. Look at the ratings on that, brother. Almost 1,500 5-star reviews. I've been drinking some of that good dark roast to get me started. And hey, they've even got instant coffee. We've all been there running late for work. Grab you one of these and dump it in your water bottle. You got coffee on the go. I want to again thank Blackout Coffee for sponsoring this episode of the podcast. Go on over, support our sponsors, support our troops, good old America. Get you a cup of Blackout Coffee, brother. Our first sponsor today, of course, you know them, you love them, Chemical Guys. They have the best car care products in the game. Of course, my favorite products here, you got the starter kits. I highly recommend the starter kits to any of our listeners because it is the greatest way to get a bulk amount of products. It's just the best bang for your buck. Even the mini arsenal, it comes with everything you need. It's got the honeydew soap, it's got the spray wax, it's got the bucket, the foam cannon, it's got everything you need. This Cars 10 site wide for 10% off your order. And our next sponsor today is Badass Extension Cords. They've got some of the highest quality extension cords in the game here. Got their outdoor extension cords pulled up. What I really like about them is they have all these customizable colors that you can do, and you can even have unique writing on them to make them say whatever you want. They've got the 50-foot pro cable with 6 outlets going along the whole entire cord. These cords are some of the highest quality that you have around. You need some of these in your shop. Even the indoor ones, they go all the way up to 100 foot. They go all the way down to 25 foot. Why not pick up a badass extension cord for your shop so you can make sure that you do not lack anything whenever it comes to working on your project? You need that for those power tools. You know you do. With that being said, guys, head on over to Badass Extension Cords, pick you up a cord, and use our affiliate link so they know we sent you. I want to thank Speedway Motors for sponsoring the podcast. One of my favorite parts, wiring harness. They have a DIY wiring harness, so if you are not that good at wiring, they have a full kit that is a universal. You just pick what circuit you want. It is as simple as you get it. They have a lot of parts for your older cars. It's hard to beat these deals. Some of the best prices, that's always what I've known them for, is the really good prices, the really good quality. So yeah, guys, hop on over there, see if they've got something for your build, and use our affiliate link so they know that we sent you. And with that being said, guys, let's get right back into the topic. Hi, welcome back. We are in round 2 here. We've got the LS Swap Colorado against the Z28.
The King Daddy Camaro, other than 6th Gen ZL1.
I don't know. I think I'd rather still have Z28. I ain't lying.
I like the Z28, but if we're going to have to get on a little side tangent here about the 6th Gen ZL1 is peak performance Camaro, especially the one I
track car for sure.
But as far as cool points and what I like, the 5th Gen.
5th Gen just looks like a muscle car, dude.
I think that's why we both own 5th Gens and not 6th Gens. That and price.
Yeah, absolutely. But with that being said, I mean, we know we'll waste no time. I mean, it's Z28. Let's be honest.
That sucks to do that Colorado like that, man. I like that Colorado.
Oh, I do too, dude. It's hard to find these clean.
Yeah,
too.
shout out to
like,
that. Yeah, almost like Warren Miller and someone had a baby with their Colorados.
All right, we got the WS6 against the Ford Roadster. This is like your two like childhood cars right here, dude.
It is really. I mean, the WS6 was like, I don't know if you remember in high school, I wanted a red one. WS6, yeah.
Because Ryan Brooks had one. You were always eyeballing it.
He didn't have one.
He had a Fortune Camaro. What am I saying?
He had a Fortune SS.
Yeah.
That one dude had a red WS6, and I was like, brother. But yeah, I think I gotta give it to the TA. I like the classic, but
really,
I could take the TA, and it'd just kind of be more what I wanted right now. I'd have to do a lot more work to the Roadster.
I feel that. And the Roadster too, man. It'd be so hard to maintain, like as far as like if something gets like broken on it or dented, like I feel like
hard to find parts.
Yeah. All right, we got the clean OBS against the Mark IV Supra. Oh, I got the Supra all day, no problem.
Oh, that hurts me. That the Supra's got to go against. Like, I'm not the JDM guy, okay? Like, I like the truck, but I can acknowledge that I would pick the Supra over the truck. It hurts.
Yeah, and I mean, this
I would daily drive the truck. I would have the Supra for the weekends, but that tells you which one I'm more partial to.
Yeah, the Supra is it's just a Supra, brother. Like, what are you going to do?
Wait till people find out I like the Mark III more than the Mark IV.
Oh my God, you can get so much hate. All right, the GT350 against this was our buy round car. I didn't include that, but I needed like two more cars.
Whose car is this?
Ryan Pennington got this like last week.
Why does this just look like a marketplace buy?
It is.
I know.
Dude, I was like, it was there too. Sorry, it's not at the car meet, but it was. He just didn't send me a picture of it at the car meet. But yeah, marketplace find, beater bomb. That's Ryan Pennington's.
I love beater Civics.
In the background. Me too, dude. That's why I was like, I gotta have it. Like, oh my God, I love this.
Jared Civic. I love just riding that thing.
Yeah, I believe this one also is 5-speed. So cool guy points for sure.
It's cool. It's cool, but I mean, it's probably just like a B series.
Yeah,
with like a header and intake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we gotta give it to the 350.
Yeah, I mean, it would do everything I wanted.
Though. I absolutely love the hatch, Ryan. If you're watching, like, yeah. Where do it go?
I'm a EM1 Civic kind of guy, you know, like a 4-door non-hatch.
Yeah. There we go. All right, we're going to reshuffle for round 3, and we'll be right back. We are back with round 3. It's only going to get harder from here, people. We got the Z28 against the WS6. And, yeah, I mean...
I'm sorry. Can't get the TA. As much as I'm a big fan of it, I'm a fit chin.
I thought we were about to go to war.
Nah, there ain't no war to be made. This is like the United States versus 1940s Germany. Like United States right now versus 1940s Germany to me. Like it's just a blowout.
Yeah. Just it's Z28 is king for me. And for Jordan too, clearly. Let's see if I can reach. Oh yeah. All right. Got the Mark IV Supra against the 350.
I really want to make the 350 win this so we can have the head-to-head of the two track cars from 2015.
You can't in your right mind do that.
Why can I not?
Bro, this thing's dog water compared to Supra, bro.
Is it? This thing would walk a Supra on NCM.
It ain't even a GT 500, brother. It ain't even got the Supra.
This thing would absolutely walk it in the corners.
True, but not on the street. Not a street race, straight line street race.
Maybe if it's red light to red light.
Bro, you ain't so... Bro, if this thing's got anti-lag, ain't no way.
We don't know enough about it, but yeah, it'd probably lose roll racing for sure.
You really got the Supra? Or you really got the GT350?
Yeah, I think I do.
Bro, we will have AI tie break this, brother.
I guess we will.
Oh my God.
I'm not JDM, dog. Like, not... You put up, like, Caleb's Ice 300, I'd be a little more partial to it.
Bro, I already know AI is gonna pick the Supra. Like,
It
we
probably
might as
will.
well.
We gotta let it decide.
All right, let's let it decide. I have ChatGPT answering this question for us. Tiebreaker here. Let's see. Mark IV Supra. Why is it legendary? Brother, just tell me which one you want to pick. We might have to cut this. What, bro? Ain't no way.
I knew it.
Winner, the Shelby GT350. Why? The Voodoo engine is one of the coolest modern engines ever built. It is actually more interesting engineer-wise than the Supra. At a car meet, it is less common and more special. Okay. And it is, if there was a drag race, power build, Supra wins. Overall cool factor, give it to the GT350. That's wild, bro. All right, guys. Be mad at ChatGPT and
ChatGPT. That's insane.
That just shows that I don't rig these, because I could have very well just been like, yeah, Super 1, Jordan, what do you think? Dude, that's crazy. Okay.
Well, this kind of puts it to like the coolest matchup, in my opinion, of the GM Ford showdown.
Let the record show, I did not pick this. I wanted the Supra, but whatever. This just makes it easier for me. Z28 beats the GT350. That's crazy.
Does it?
Yes, it does.
Have you ever seen them compete on track?
7-liter.
Okay.
Must I say more?
Efficiency.
7-liter. Who needs that? Smiles per gallon, bro.
Brother, it makes as much power, and it gets all the fuel economy.
You're crazy, bro. You are devious if you're picking a GT350
It does.
right
it's
now.
Faster in the time trials.
You're devious.
I'm not picking it, but it's faster. It's like a second, 2 seconds faster.
Okay, we'll say, we'll just give the GT350 this. Granted, the Z28, if it was debadged and you had no idea it was Z28, and I mean, obviously the GT350 looks cooler. I mean, just like, you got the cool stripes,
the hood,
you got just like
the wing,
the hood, the wing,
carbon ceramics. Possibly.
If the Z was debadged and you couldn't, you didn't know it had carbon ceramics, yeah, it would probably look like you're running the mill Fitchin, especially to somebody that's not like common to seeing these. The 350 definitely looks cooler, but Z28, bro. Z28.
I think the Z28 looks cooler. I think the Fitchin is one of the coolest looking platforms.
It is, bro. It looks like a muscle car. Like, what's not to love? It looks like a freaking muscle car, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this episode got me worked up. I'm blown away.
Brother,
that's what it was.
This car was winning no matter what, I think.
You just wanted to make it easier for the 5th gen, I think. I think that's what it was. This was a psyop.
I really wanted the GM Ford showdown, but I do honestly like I think if you gave me the option of either of those cars in real life, I'm picking the GT350.
You're crazy, bro.
Y'all just gonna have to hate me. That's my honest opinion.
We entered this chat with me saying Jordan was going to dunk on the GT350, and now homie's saying he put it on a pedestal. It's crazy.
No, I don't. The 5.2 is a cool motor, but it is a 5-liter with a couple special things and nothing more. And it makes like 50 to 60, 70 more horsepower.
Still not going to make me think you're any less crazier, because a 7-liter is a 7-liter.
Well, I do like 7-liter, especially when they chop.
Bro, this is like the most craziest episode ever. Jordan turncoat into a Ford.
I'm a red coat now.
I'm a red coat. Oh my God. Well, if you made it to the end of this episode, awesome. If you know the owner to this Z28, pass it on, or the 350, because I'd love for them to know that they won this bracket, because guys, we are creeping up on having enough people to do a champion bracket. I keep teasing it, but I'm telling you guys, hold off. We have like the biggest bracket ever of these champions, and it's going to be such a good time. And with all these car meets happening this year, shoot, we're probably going to be doing at least one of these a month. Hopefully, that's the goal, because these are so much fun to do. It's so cool to see everybody's cars out. What's up? Yeah.
Shout out. Hold on. We need to shout out something. I almost forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Wheels on the Way. If you are local, Kentucky, Tennessee, around the state line, Saturday, April 18th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. It is a cruise in. It is at Brandon. Oh, my bad. It is at. Hold on. Oh, 7541 Bethel Road, Goodlettsville, Tennessee. It's for a good cause. It's going to a church. It's going to be some Guatemalan coffee served. So if you like to try something new, see some cool cars, head on over.
100%. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of good people there. A lot of good
bikes,
cars.
trucks, cars, all welcome.
Yeah, 100%. I think there's going to be food there too. I could be wrong.
Yeah, there is.
But absolutely, yeah, I almost forgot about that. Yeah, go support that church. We'll probably be there. We'll know for sure there's going to be a lot of SKR members there. Yeah, so definitely go check that out. It's actually coming up. I didn't know it was in April. Good Lord, it's like right around the corner. But yeah, guys, with that being said, we're going to throw it to our outro. Thank you for hanging around for this video. Like I said, spread it around to the people. If you've seen somebody's car in this bracket, send it to them. It'd be cool to have them see us review their car. And with that being said, guys, we will catch you in the next one. Brother, what are you still doing here? Check out some of these social medias below me. If you're not following, go change that today.